Hey guys, how are you all? This is Lego Leprechaun here, with another update on the city. Again, a few months later. I keep saying I'll do it every week, and I end up building instead of recording. But anyway, just run you through what's new. Not that there's a whole lot, but there's a few changes, right? Certainly in the back line of the city. So yeah, we'll start off anyway from the usual at the corner here, and we'll work our way up. Okay, so I suppose the biggest change here is Arkham Asylum. Since the last time I had it was without the whole new building of Arkham here. Okay, so I got the set because I wanted the figs, and I thought I'll use the brown Lego and the grey for there's so much you can do, you know, your own mocks and stuff like that. But I said I'll give the building a crack, and I had built it first, and it actually turned out lovely. So what I did was I managed to get a second one without the figs for slightly cheaper, and I put it on the left hand side. So now it just reminds me of having an old Arkham building, which is the brown one, even though it's the new set, alongside of the original one that was there. And I had built it like a modular, so I built steps and rock and green, as you can see there. And what I'd done was I had put a back on it, and then I said, look, I'll bring a train in there. Okay, so I built the whole back, and I built a train. It's a bit tight here now to get down here. So what I did was I built an Arkham Express. Okay, so I put the same sign on it there that you see on the Arkham police trucks, and I built an engine, brought it in, and here at the back I built a tunnel, built a whole a back gate out. As you can see, we've got the Joker, Two-Face, and the Riddler, and they're trying to escape, but the Bat is ready on top of the train to harpoon the Joker. But along here, basically what it is that the train comes in and underneath, and we have a small little station here at the back of Arkham. Okay, so literally it comes in here, round, and pulls in, and it drops the real bad insane off instead of going in the front gate that can go into the old building. So that's the story behind it. Again, like that, here's the original one I had built, a bit more modular like. While I'm here, because this place is fairly tight, I had to expand the table to get down here, and I can barely move back here because I'm at the edge. So basically what I'd done was I'd done a rail running right through. Now I'm going to go around there in a minute, right down the back of the city, and that's the back of the Bat Cave, which I showed a little bit in the last update. So I'm going to come right down here in a minute, and I'll show you where the rail is connecting, and it circles right around the city, and it comes back down here to the Arkham station. Now I don't have a circling rail which will match up with that. This one here behind is elevated, and it'll eventually run past Arkham here to a small project I'll be doing in a few months. But for now, it's just coming down almost behind Arkham and doing a loop, but won't be connecting because there's a low rail here and there's a high rail over there, so, or over here. So again, they won't be connecting, but I'll show you the story behind it in a minute. This watchtower then, because I got two Arkham sets, so I just doubled the height of it, and of course I have the Bat on top, and you're looking out over Arkham Gardens, you know. So alright, moving on. Sorry for the camera now being a bit jumpy. I have to get myself a gimbal soon. So again, the usual here. I had built a penguin car in green, white and gold, and me from being from Ireland, I had done it with a small little leprechaun, I suppose, just to crown that I own the city. So green, white and gold is what I done it in, and because I love the design of the penguin car, As you could see from the last update as well, I had done a black one, a red one, and the white is the original. I'd like to do a kind of a yellow and black one as well, and just say that the Batman took the idea. So I'll probably do that eventually. Anyway, the city is fairly much the same here in the front. The park is the same, all the events happening here. I don't know if this is in here the last time, the last update, but it's the Flash, and he's just taken off here and running all the way up, up. And again, now I'm missing one Flash figure. A friend asked me for a lend of it. He's supposed to be right there by Captain Cold. Well, I'll put him in there again in a few days. But basically, he's running up here, running around a little circle, and he's preventing a guy there from falling off. Now, eventually, what I'd like to do with that is have him running up the building and catching him. But again, you'd have to have studs open on the bricks of the detective's office. So there's just a little bit of work and thinking in that. Other than that, everything is the same. Again, a few maybe new characters from the latest series. Just to go in there to the fancy dress in the park, and the usual stuff going on. The Assembly Square there, and Prison Restaurant, and the pet shop. And now, as we're looking at this, I'm just going to go up a little higher. What I done here, and the back cave was in the last one, I built my own custom police station, which I'm going to go round the back here in a minute and show you. There's a rail built on that, and we got it running from behind the Avengers Tower, and then I built my own custom fire station. Alright, and again I wanted that rail passing everything, but it's built onto the back of them. So just going up here with the camera a little bit, a little higher, just so you can kind of see down. They're just running along here, police cars, and over and down. And I'm calling that street down there, I think probably Superhero Street, because again, like that, you know, we've got the Bat, which is the superhero anyway, and then we got the police guys that I suppose in their own right they're superheroes, the Avengers, which are the main superheroes, and then we've got the fire station, which keeps the city safe, which is down there. So again, I'll be doing videos on these individual buildings, guys, because inside each floor I've got kitted out as well. That's one thing when you build an external look to your buildings if you're doing a mock, but it's another thing to actually make sure that you kit out everything, you know. So inside the police station, for example, we've got a lovely canteen, and we've got an armory, and of course a few escapee convicts there running up trying to get into the helicopter, as you can see. Okay, so yeah, so I'll be coming around to the back of that in a minute, even though it's tight. I can move the Justice League here. Missing the Flash, of course, again. I have about 5 Flashes, maybe 6, to try and make up we'd say the look of him running fast with all the actual studs. So I must get a few more if I can. Okay, so moving on down here again, we've got the Bat, and he talking away to Barbara Gordon and Commissioner Gordon, Jim. Wolverine here again having a shouting match over with Deadpool. Over here then we've got Iron Man and Iron Patriot, is it? And then we've got Ant-Man behind here against the Wasp on the top of the Palace Cinema. And again, that black building here is, again, I'm just waiting on maybe eventually getting a load of parts. Windows specifically, because I want to make that foundation there to be to Wayne Tower, and eventually I'll do a tutorial on that. So again, coming down here, just a few things taking place. As you know, I'm a huge fan of superheroes, so any corner I have superheroes and villains on, I put them in there. So we got Catwoman there and Robin. We got Bucky, Captain America, and Crossbones here, I think it is. So again, yeah, and then we've Chucky about to kill the bin man. He's a great custom fig, really mad about him. And again, as the street goes down there, busy front line, going all the way down, right down the front of the city. And again, coming up here, we got the Ghostbusters HQ, and Again, guys and girls getting rid of all the ghosts. And up here again we have Custom Fig, Carrie, about to pour blood over the building. More ghosts. Good big police helicopter here. I wanted to try and put that over on my police station, but it's actually way too big. So funny enough, there's 2 new sets out, a lovely fire station helicopter, a nice police station helicopter. They're just a kind of bit bigger than the ones that come with the sets, are very small, you know, so I wanted something that was a bit bigger to sit on those platforms, so they're lovely. But again, this is a bit too big, so I just flew it over the city. Again, we're coming up to the residential area here. And this is the only place, guys, that I haven't really given much attention to, is at this end of the city. I just put just little things going on. I've got the Simpsons here, a friend's house. Again, the Quickie Mart down there. The street just packed with everything. Scooby-Doo and usual few bits and pieces. But at the end of the day, I'm just not happy with this area. Like, residential it takes up a lot of space, and I'm honestly, what I'm thinking of doing, there's some beautiful new Ninjago sets coming out. So I'm thinking of doing something here. I won't say what until I get my head around it. But it's a kind of a mess anyway. So I just have the sets that I haven't really been using and just threw them in here at the moment. As you can see, the rail, that's where it starts to elevate anyway. It starts going up and it's going along the back. Again, those beach huts, not ready yet. I might put them away for a while until at such time as I get a beach. Again, the rail is running behind here and the fun fair is just a mess. So next project coming soon will be, the carousel is coming. So I'm going to put it in there, put a few pats between it, make a bit of space. I know some guys have amazing fun fairs out there, motors running and everything. I don't have that. I don't want a huge thing, because a fun fair, it's lovely, but I don't want it to be taking up a large part of my city. I have a kind of few different ideas of what I like to have in my city, you know. So anyway, I'll make my way around here, a little on the tight side. So here's a look from, we'd say, the other end of it all. It's kind of getting long. My city's almost, I think this is a 4-meter table. A little longer maybe. And to be honest, there's never enough room. I could actually always do with more. Now, running down here is that rail that I'm on to you about, okay? So it's a bit tight here now, it's hard to get a full view on it, right? But I'll just try my best with it. I'm sorry for the unsteady camera. So this rail again, it's running behind. And the way I built the fire station and the police station, jacket's getting caught in the rail there, sorry, is here we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floors, and again inside them I'll do a quick tutorial sometime just to show you what's there. But the rail is running nicely behind. Okay, so here's a back view of the fire station. Again, lads, I'm sorry it's a bit close. Here's a watchtower. Okay, and I look down onto it. I got a small little platform there for a smaller chopper. Okay, and as I look over the back, that's from the other side of the city. I'll just turn the camera over just to look down so you can see the front. Panelled up everything here and just made it nice and smooth. Those tiles are beautiful. I got my hands on a few of them. They really give a finishing touch to all the dots on your city boards. The only thing is when you put them down, you can't stand any figs on them. And so I don't know if I cover all my city in them, but they do definitely give a finished path look, which I love. Okay, so we have the Avengers Tower here, which you've seen before. Again, I just had the Avengers on them, so I just in through there you've got everything. And again, another tutorial to be done on these, or shall I say, not a tutorial, but more of a video just to show what's inside them. The rail runs down then here, and here's the police station. Okay, again we've got 5 floors here. Here's the back view, chopper, platform. Now at the back of this, lads, the whole idea of the rail running, okay, through the back cave up, is we have a small station here. Okay, and inside we've got cells that hold on to the insane. Now I'll do again an open look at the floor inside or floors. One of them being that you've got all the actual DC villains in there, sitting down inside the cell, and they come out literally, and they're going to get into what I call the Arkham Express onto this rail here, and then eventually run right around the whole city, as you can see, all the way back here, right around, circle, and eventually down the front of the city. Sorry, now you're getting the Japanese village there, and circle around and back into Arkham. So here's this little tunnel here, and again getting down. Just before I travel down to the back of Arkham, we've just had a little look over here, again like that, just the police cars, bikes, police station entrance down here. Okay, and then along, and that's the back of Arkham. I still have more to do on that, just like windows and stuff to finish in here. But the rail will be coming from underneath that, out that tunnel, along the back of Arkham. It'll pass over, and eventually it'll go down there, where there's a load of shelves and crap and everything that you can see there. That's my work desk. As you can see, I'm tight on space. So yeah, so that's it, lads. So I just, you might give me a thumbs up, or you might see what you think, or throw a few comments in. I'd be delighted to see what you say, think or say. And again, it's a bit unsteady with the camera, sorry about that, as in trying to get around these tables are tight. Japanese village, I'll be doing some more work to that soon. I didn't update it really in about 4 or 5 months, so I didn't do a video or anything on that because there's no updates done. I'll be coming to it eventually soon. Down here eventually we'll be getting some water and some ships going, but I'll do more on that eventually. Alright, so Lego Leprechaun out. Thanks for watching, guys.